worried. Because I think the presidential advisors are lying to him, telling him that things are fine, things are okay. It is because the economy is not performing. Let me ask you, what has got 500 million only got to do with budget? Yet, when President Ruto was elected, the money for sanitary tiles was already allocated. The money was already there. We are not telling him to start looking for the money. It was already there. They have stopped the process of procurement of sanitary tiles thrice. Thrice. Why? Because they came in and they thought the people who were given the tender to supply sanitary tiles were not friendly to the regime. So they have to cancel the tender so that they can advertise the tenders again so that their allies and friends and supporters can get the tenders. They are actually punishing the girls of this country in the name of friends, in the name of supporters, in the name of business interests, and that is called conflict of interest.
You have a picture with him here.
Yeah.
That was, I bet, at the current residence.
Yeah, when he was a deputy president.
When he was deputy president.
Yeah.
Was this when you were joining UDA?
Yes.
When you were joining UDA back then,
did
you foresee such a situation that you seem disappointed?
Of course not, because I wouldn't go to somebody who I already know is not honest, is not true to his words.
Those are quite some harsh words for a president.
I'm saying, sorry, I am not so sure whether I can blame the president as a person.
Okay.
And it would be unfair for me to do so, because the presidency is an institution. And I've just said, the people who are advising the president are lying to him and not telling him the truth. Are we together?
Okay.
I wouldn't want to come and say that he lied. Because, he can say something, but it's the work of the people who are implementers, his implementers, to pick up what the president promises. For example, when he comes to my sub-county and says, I'm going to give you these milk coolers. And then 1 year down the line, the milk coolers are not supplied. Who am I supposed to blame? I'm supposed to blame his minister for cooperatives, minister for agriculture, minister for treasury, because they're the ones who are supposed to make sure whatever the chief executive promises is delivered. For example, the president is on record. He's been in my county many times. Gatondo, he promises milk coolers. Githunguri, milk coolers. Roiro, milk coolers. Where are they? And he promised them 1 year ago. Would I be wrong to say that we are not concluding that he lied to us? So I want also you media to also separate the issue of issues and persons. If you listen to me, the only person I have attacked as a person is Kimani Ichung'wah. That one I have attacked as a person, because I think the problem is not the institution he is holding. The problem is him, his personality, his character, his behavior, his presentation is all wrong. But for the president, I see a scenario where a president means well, but the people who are supposed to deliver his promises are desperately failing him. Yeah.
So what? Then the next question is then, are you still in UDA?
Of course, I am a UDA person, and I am very strong. By the way, President knows me. I'm a very, very strong UDA candidate. Very strong. I am strong on the ground. I'm strong in boardrooms. I am strong outside the country. I am strong. I am an advocate of democracy. And UDA is United Democracy Party. And the president knows that he stands for democracy. And that is why he allows us sometimes to even criticize what this government is doing, because that is what the party means. Yes.
Do you usually have conversations with him? Have you had a chance to have a conversation with him to raise these issues? Unfortunately,
his handlers are insensitive to criticisms. They are insensitive to minor talks. You know minor talks, where you say the cup is clean, but it's still smelling soap. That's a minor talk. So sometimes I see them mistreat us. Some of us who speak the way we speak, we are mistreated, we are mishandled. We are regarded as as not the clique that should be around the president. And I'm comfortable with that.
You're comfortable?
Yes, I am. As long as my Wanjiko is comfortable with me, I'm good. As long as those women, the elderly men that pray for me, that paid my school fees and struggled for me to be where I am, as long as they're happy, I'm good. As long as the Almighty God is happy with me, I'm good. Because when you fight for the poor, when you fight for the voiceless, you are not fighting for yourself, you're fighting for God.